So I'm here now. I'm trying to work on it and give praise to the Almighty Jah Rastafari. Right? Day by day I work upon a thing. Okay. So I have to like stop, right? And the giant, hello down here. Um, with the giant community, because okay, smtbs.com is a working site, but as you know, putting the community and everything need to go in, and it's much more than even Zion, because SMTBS is a media site as well. So besides media applications and a different kind of apps that need to be in that site to make that site a full runnable media site. Okay, so we talk about Zion community, and Zion community had inspired me to add a social network system to smtbs.com, right? Okay. So now we come to Zion, I'll put in Zion and everything. And let's talk a little bit more Zion community. As we say, it's a co-op thing. So sure, we're gonna get the community up and going right now. Why? Okay, so being co-op and everything. One man I do the journey for a million people, can't do the million journey for a million people. Need the help of other people. So we get trying to get Zion up and everything so we can get some credible people who want this Zion community to go forward, and they can be on the development team, on the marketing side of it, or just data processing side of it. To just deal with the community. Well, the community body then. And all these works are volunteer work, okay? Because the site is a non-profit site. And I will set up things in the site or email, so whoever is interested in just becoming a part of the community administrative service can really do that. Okay, like no, I just it's working and I did a little thing right here, right? So even things like this, I need people to come in and what I mean, do some content and work towards giving basic history about Rastafari, Selassie, and the movements of the people and all them things. So be like up on Facebook and thing, you get my thing. You can hit me up, leave a comment, a contact if you want to be involved in that type of level of the movements, right? Okay. Or do ask our brothers and sisters who can do whatever man to make the thing happen, just do that, right? So kind of that was like we have a page on the front about Zion. So about Zion, see, we still need to just populate this page a lot. Writers need for them thing there. So we're looking for volunteer writers. Okay. I did the group. So the first group I created was a public group, right? Because I feel that Zion should have a public group where everyone can voice some opinion and say something in this group. Even though other people may have, you know, their own personal group there, as you Rasta people. Okay. So this is a Zion community group, right? Where you can come and voice your opinion. It's like a forum. You say what you said, and we'll read it. We'll comment on what's going on. And if someone has said, "Hey, we should do this to Zion community, or we should do that," then we'll definitely take those in consideration because that's what this page is all about. Sort of like you can think about things. Say think tank. So thinking about things. You know what I mean? Right? So, all right. And then share. Okay. I need to correct something there. So as we move along, this is the page, of course, right? And we have home, and then we can manage. So we'll go to manage the groups and the group page and everything. I'm going over there. So this group set management, and like if you win the page, you will see this when you try to manage your part of the page. So I can make change as a group master, as a head man. But you can set your cover, and you're gonna get a local site tonight, because of the things stays there when you be a part if you just trying to do. You just kind of just have your portfolio or come up to the group thing. Anyway, it's cool, and you do have we have message, and you can send invitation. We have the members. They show you the members of the work be a part of it in there. But boom, so that's normal group stuff, right? All right. So this is the public group, the first group that's there. Okay, so we have a member page and we have a group page that will show you all the group, and then we have an activity page. Okay, so an activity page, first the like posts, all different posts that was there. So you see how these posts came over from SMTVS when I was cloning the thing. You see what I'm saying? Everything came over when I was cloning. So I'm just basically changing out the stuff. So it's good that I didn't have to go read because I had to go through so much Zoom to put in all these different stuff. So I put it in over there, I can just copy everything, you know what I mean, and have a story thing in the same way. And you know what I say? Vibes, everything there. So Zion, we still can do all of the thing. Okay, in Zion, we have a site page. And in the community, if you apply for a website, you can get one. You set up your own little thing. Um, Zion, to install this particular software required me to install WooCommerce, which is an e-commerce software that I use in shopsmtbs.com that I purchased. It's a good thing I had purchased those programs before because when it comes to install this, it required that. So the program got configured with a shop. It's not, I think, our thing to have a shop inside Zion per se. But I can install multi-vendor plugin onto it. And just in the same talk, a member may apply for a store, right? Of course, stores will be free stores, yeah, because community. When it comes to the transaction, SMTVS angle that. If you're gonna angle that, that's gonna be a different. Like you're trying to have your own business, and that is possible that you can pay something and do your own cash handling and everything like that, and go as far as if you even want a .com name on it, right? And you're still a part of the Zion network, so you'd be like Rasta, and he's a Rasta man, and you have your website in a Zion network with .com name on it. Suppose you want to sell your art and craft, your T-shirt or your print, certain Rasta wears and certain things. You understand? Then there's a marketplace for people. So let's go to Zion community because in Zion community there's a market of people who do a cultural item and things that they can buy. So that's why I really load the shop to be just there. You feel what I'm saying? And we still got the messenger service. We're gonna upgrade the voice messenger service here as well. Right? Okay, and this I got a lot of stuff, like I can actually send people message on their phone and stuff, and I'm not thing that's not even pushed into the site yet. So if you have a website, it will be listed on the site page, right? Like what we have Zion community. Any website on the Zion network will come up here. So even being not a community, when you have your website, people in the community can go to site page and look for different site, and each site them look for me shop page may offer different thing, and that creates a Rastafari cultural people marketplace at the same time. We have for the store, right? Just like a store, you got card and download and everything same way. Checkout and you have the shop. So we still want to have Zion community store where in Zion community store, well, you know how it is. You can follow, right? We'll be just basically selling stuff, T-shirts and bags and stuff printed with Zion on it still to help the funding at the site because realize that still once you guys start putting a bunch of media inside a Zion network, that's going to deplete the memory over a period of time. So we have to start put things in place that will make us earn some form of cash in order to increase the memory when the memory need to be increased. So by we selling a few items through Zion and things like that. And remember, donation as well will keep the network going. Thanks a lot. Hopefully by next week in a week or so, or maybe before that, I'll have this. Well, I'm going to work on the registration and the login gate right now, and sort of look at a few major plugins that I may want in there to make sure say I don't have to come back and put those plugins inside there, right? And then the whole site go berserk while people are joining the site. So I'm gonna fine tune now. And like I said, Zion don't need a whole lot of this and a whole lot of that. You understand? That type of way. So we don't really even put anything in a Zion right no more, just content on the site and get people coming to the site and start um, talking to each other. Rastafari community, Rastafari world, Rasta what me come learn and know. It's about us sitting in and gathering and reasoning about the future people and the betterment of one life. It's not gazing. So we need Zion community. Yeah, it's almost like a Rastafari worldwide church establishing in the network, where all Rasta people can come and find one common goal, one common strength. Where we can be so powerful that we know a Rasta brethren across the world and a Rasta man over the side and a Rasta man right them put, we need some strength. We can give them strength because them a part of Zion community. And in the community, we're supposed to be looking out for each other. We have built some real strength. So if y'all the real Rasta man them around the world, and the man them really truly operate to Jah Almighty, me not have to tell them to come join it or anything. As soon as the thing happen, I'm supposed to see them a rush it because them know it's a Rasta thing. But if them don't do that, they will know them are separates, them are call themselves Rasta and they make themselves a separates from real Rasta people. So last year, Rastafari, Zion community rise.